Hello. Landi tip number 22, handle rejection like a pro. So, are you afraid to confess because you're scared of rejection? How can you move on from being rejected? What should you feel once you get rejected? And what are the next steps you should do when your crush rejects you? So, in this episode of Landian with Dani, you're gonna know. Hey there, my pretty butterflies. I'm Dani, and welcome to the Landian With Dani podcast, aka the first and only flirting-focused podcast in the Philippines. I love that. Siguro lagyan na natin siya sa intro. I love saying that. Recently ko lang na-realize. Anyway, so hello again. If you want Landi Responsibly merch, aka baby tees na black and white na may pink na text, you can buy my merch from my TikTok bio and Instagram bio. So it's all there. So cute kasi ang dami nang bumibili recently and pinopost nila, sinishare nila sa stories, and I just love to see you guys wear it. Some people wear it to their dance classes or just some people wear it to school, and I love it that you're embracing you, my flirty butterfly, being flirty. I just love it so much. And soon, I hope we can release mga caps na nakalagay na may butterfly, tapos sa likod may nakalagay flirty butterfly. Just imagine me seeing that in public. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. Oh my god. Our small community of flirty butterflies. Anyway, so I'm very excited for the topic today because it's about rejection. Like, that's one of the many things that we are scared of when it comes to love and relationships and flirting, which is very valid. Like, ako din. When I was growing up, nung may mga crush ako ng grade school, high school, ang rejection ang takot sa akin. Dahil malandi talaga ako. Like, I would flirt with you. When I was in preschool, I remember kissing my crush on the cheek. Like, I didn't really care. Because bata pa lang ako, I already loved watching mga rom-com movies. So, I feel like those raised me. But when I grew up, syempre naging conscious na ako. Na parang, now I am not playing anymore. Now I want to find the love of my life. Now I want to settle down because I'm 25. That's crazy. I can't believe I'm 25. So, I thought of making this episode for you, my flirty butterflies, because I feel like we're all going through the same thing. Rejection therapy, ano nga ba siya in the first place? Like, why do I want to talk about it? Rejection therapy, there are a lot of definitions on TikTok, on YouTube, on Google. But you know what? The definition that I found that I really love was from ChatGPT. Because I asked ChatGPT a very specific question. Sabi ko, ChatGPT, define rejection therapy when it comes to like love, flirting, or in a relationship sense. This ito yung sabi niya. In the context of flirting, love, and relationships, rejection therapy refers to a personal growth practice where someone intentionally puts themselves in situations where they might be rejected romantically. For example, by asking someone out, or expressing interest, or starting a vulnerable conversation with the goal of becoming desensitized to the fear of rejection and building confidence. We're gonna discuss that entire definition in this episode. So basically, I'm gonna tell you guys why you should confess to your crush. Like, again, I always say this. I love this line that I keep on saying na parang, we're not getting younger. Whether you're 13 or you're 18, you're 22, 28, 35, 43. This is the youngest we will ever be. So, kung may gusto kang lindiin, kung may gusto kang gawin na flirty, as long as you do it responsibly, as long as wala kang nasasaktan na ibang tao, go do it. Flirt for yourself. Always. So, the points, yung mga bullet points, summary na lang para alam nyo kung ano expect nyo. You should confess, number 1, para wala kang what if. Number 2, to build your confidence. Number 3, you should have it's not you, it's them. So like, it's not me, it's you mindset. You should confess because it improves your social skills. Crazy, I know. And you should confess because it increases the reward. So yeah, listen till the end to know what I mean by these bullet points. So number 1, you should confess para wala kang what if. This has always been my mindset ever since I had this interaction with a guy na he was too good to be true. I self-sabotage a lot kaya hindi naging kami. And I thought that it was a red flag that he was such a good guy. Like, alam mo yung tipong yung mga guys sa mga books, yung before ko pa sabihin sa kanya kung ano yung gusto ko, parang nagawa niya na. So I was like, hindi ako sanay sa ganito. Hindi ako sanay sa lalaking mahal na mahal ako. That phase of my life, I was sanay sa mga F-boys. I was sanay sa hot and cold treatment. I was sanay sa mixed signals. So when this guy came into my life and he was so sure of me, I pushed him away. Which is so bad. And ever since noon, I always had this what if in my mind. Na parang what if I gave him a chance? But yung pride ko, nasaktan na. Kaya hindi ko na tinanong yung, like hindi ko na discover yung what if na yun. It always was in my mind, the big what if. My point is, when I had that interaction, natakot na ako magkaroon ng what if. Kasi for I think 5 months, inisip ko, what if message ko na lang siya? What if mag-sorry ako? What if bigyan ko siya ng another chance? Then umabot sa point na wala na, nagka-girlfriend na siya. So wala na. So right now, I just want to tell you that if you want to confess to your crush, say it. Let's say, high school crush mo siya. Tapos naging college kayo. Tapos nagka-work na kayo. Tapos biglang sinabi niya sa'yo na sa reunion yun na, alam mo ba, nung high school tayo, crush kita. Tapos mapapatingin ka na gano'n na parang, huh? Crush din kita nun eh. Di ba may ganun trend sa TikTok? Parang, sana pala sinabi ko. So that's a major what if. I think that's a big what if canon event in every single one of our lives. Kasi I feel like a lot of us had that experience. So, yeah, mag-confess ka para ma-figure out mo yung what if na yon. You know, parang wala kang lingering thoughts sa head mo na parang, sana pala ginawa ko to, sana pala. YOLO SLR, you only live once, so Landi responsibly. Number 2, you should confess to build your confidence. Okay. So, rejection therapy wise, you can handle rejection like a pro. Kasi, when you start confessing, when you start going or like passing through that very difficult phase of doing it for the first time, mas magiging confident ka na in doing other things, not just in Landi, but also in life. Facing fear directly can increase self-esteem and assertiveness. It just shows you know what you want and you're speaking your truth. Tama, Dani, tama. Rejection can increase your self-confidence. Kasi the more that, kasi sa life in general, sobrang daming times na mare-reject ka. Kasi ngayon, parang pinapakita ng social media, yung mga good things. So, minsan nako-compare natin yung self natin sa ibang tao, sa mga achievements nila. But really, they're also experiencing life. They're also experiencing hardships. Ako, yung mga pinapost ko are all good things. But you don't know what's happening in my life, in the, behind the scenes. Lahat tayo may mga pagsubok na pinagdadaanan, and we should accept the fact that in life talaga, there would always be rejections. Paano pa sa love, diba? Paano pa sa Landi? Pag nasanay ka na, pag inaccept mo na that there are really rejections in life, na marereject ka talaga ng crush mo, mas magkakaroon ka ng confidence to speak your truth. Na parang, okay, I'm still gonna confess. I'm still gonna tell this person how I feel about them, regardless of how they would act afterwards, how they would respond. Kasi, wala, I just wanna do this for myself. At the end of the day, I tell you guys, flirt for yourself. You're doing this for yourself, not to please other people. Because pleasing other people or thinking of what your crush should think or would think should just come secondary. Yun yung na-realize ko, sobrang saya lumandi kapag pinaprioritize mo yung self mo. Para lalandiin ko tong crush ko kasi it makes me feel good. It makes me feel kilig kahit na ako yung gumagawa sa kanya. Ako yung kinikilig. Para, yeah, you need to switch your mindset like that. Para mas tumapang ka to make the first move. Para mas tumapang ka to speak your truth, like what you're really feeling. You also owe it to yourself to let out what you're feeling. Hindi lang sa IG notes, hindi lang sa social media, hindi lang sa story, hindi lang sa parinig. Alam mo yun, like, kulang yung generation natin in speaking the truth because sanay na tayo sa mga filtered stuff. Like, not just filtered selfies, but also filtered emotions. So, learn to go back to, let's say, parang the traditional times na, as in, wala silang filter, magsusulat talaga sila ng mga love letters kapag gusto talaga nila yung tao. Papakita talaga nila sa'yo kapag gusto ka nila. Naalala mo nung high school, I don't know if this is the same for you guys, but when I was in high school, kapag merong crush yung isang tao sa isang tao, papakita talaga yan. Malalaman niya ng buong class. Ako pag nagka-crush ako before nung grade school ako, like, alam ng buong class namin na crush ko si ganito from grade 4 ako noon, crush ko second year high school. Like, tuwing dumadaan yung second year high school, guy na yun sa classroom namin. Lahat ng buong class namin naghihiyawan kasi alam nila na crush ko yung guy na yun. But yeah, ever since talaga ako, I'm a very open book and I feel like that's also a positive thing that happened in my life because wala akong pinaghinayangan kasi alam kong nagawa ko naman lahat ng gusto ko gawin. Like, wala akong what if sa head ko. Wala akong sana pala ginawa ko to kasi in my life, mapa-love ba yan, landi pa yan, or like in my experiences in life, ginagawa ko talaga lahat na gusto kong gawin. Like, kapag may gusto ako i-try, itatry ko talaga siya. So, if hindi siya for me, edi hindi siya for me. I feel like yung pag-practice ko ng rejection therapy sa mga crush ko, na-apply ko rin siya sa life because last year, in 2024, lahat na ng hobbies na gusto ko i-try, na-try ko na. And I think that's a positive thing kasi now, I know na what I want. Let's say, for example, this is a very niche example, but before I thought I loved scuba diving. But when I tried free diving, I realized I love free diving way more. So imagine if hindi ko na-try mag-free diving. Di lagi na ako sa scuba diving. Number 1, sobrang mahal. Number 2, sobrang high maintenance ng scuba diving. But free diving, you just need your lungs. I mean, magastos pa rin sa equipment, sa fins, whatever. But for me, it's more doable than scuba diving. And like, it's more fun. It makes me feel like more of a mermaid. Parang ganon. Before, I had this super long crush sa person na to. I liked the idea of him. I liked his posts. I liked how he presented himself in social media. So, I made it a point to make a move on him and ask him out for a coffee date. Buti na lang ginawa ko yun. Kasi, like, I had a crush on him for like a year or half a year. Ay, hindi ko na alam. Basta ang tagal ko siyang crush. Buti na lang talaga, diniscover ko yung what if na yun. Kasi nung nag-date kami, nalaman ko na, oh my God, values-wise, X. Personality-wise, no. Like, sobra siyang social media na he's so different na from who he really is in real life. So, I'm thankful sa sarili ko kasi at least nakilala ko kung sino talaga siya. So, parang nabasag yung idea na yon in my head. At least ngayon, wala na akong, ay, sana pala, nag-move ako sa kanya. Sana pala, tinry ko. Cause what if? Yon. So, that's also one thing. Like, it helps you be more confident and it boosts your self-esteem kapag alam mong nasabi mo kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, kapag alam mong nagawa mo na kung ano yung pwede mong gawin and nalaman mo kung ano yung result instead of always having that lingering thought in your head. And it's so sad kasi kapag hindi mo rin nasasabi yung truth mo, hindi mo nasasabi kung ano yung nafe-feel mo. Life is short, guys. Do what you want to do. Explore what you want to know in life and in love. Number 3, it's not you, it's them mindset. So, having this mindset na parang, di ba, ang lagi sinasabi, it's not you, it's me. When it comes to confessing, switch that and think na parang, it's not me, it's you. Because, when it comes to rejection therapy, when people reject you, it teaches you to accept no's easily. Parang at first masakit siya kasi parang ouch, like you don't like me back. Why? Because I'm not pretty enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not smart enough. But at the end of the day, no, you could still be pretty for this person. Hindi ka lang talaga niya type. I've had that conversation with this one guy na parang sabi ko, how come walang naniligaw sa akin? How come ganito ganyan? And sinabi niya sa akin, alam mo, Dani, maganda ka naman. Your personality shines. Your beauty increases as people get to know you. But ako personally, hindi kita nililigawan kasi you're not my type. like, as a friend, you're such a good friend. Ang ganda-ganda mo. I'm so proud of you with all your achievements. You're so talented, but feeling ko talaga hindi lang tayo mag-work. Hindi ko siya crush. So parang, hindi naman ako nasaktan masyado. Pero, the point is, sometimes, yung mga rejections na yan, sometimes, the no isn't completely no. Sometimes it's just not now. Maybe they're wrong for you. Maybe they're not the one for you. Maybe they wouldn't add value to your life. Maybe wala silang maaambag na matututunan mo sa buhay kapag naging kayo. Parang ganon. And sometimes, yung kunyari, nag-confess ka sa guy, tas sinabi, tas parang nag-no siya. Sometimes no is not no. Sometimes no is just not yet. Hindi ko sinasabing baka mag-confess siya in the future, baka kayo pa rin in the future. Maybe, that's a possibility. But also, baka sinasabi sa'yo ni God, baka sinasabi sa'yo ng universe na, wag muna yung tao na yan. Wag yung tao na yan. Kasi, I've prepared someone better for you. It's not no from God. It's like a not yet. Kasi, what if, edi, nakipag-date ka dito, naging kayo, edi nalagpasan mo yung chance na ma-meet yung asawa mo next month kasi taken ka. Yung tipong ganon. It's not a no. Sometimes it's not a no. It's just a not yet. You know, from the universe or from God. Next, why should you confess? Why should you practice rejection therapy? Because surprise, it improves your social skills. Ako kasi nga, sinasabi ko sa inyo, ever since talaga, like, I would do anything regardless of what the outcome is. And I feel like without me, I didn't realize it. Ngayon ko lang siya na-realize na now that I handle rejection well, na-apply ko na siya sa life in a sense na it made me more socially aware and emotionally intelligent. So now that I know what it feels like to be rejected, it improves your social skills in a sense na hindi ka masyadong anxious when you're talking to people. Like, when sanay ka, diba? Kapag hindi ka sanay sa rejection, lalo na kapag introvert ka or like you're not used to meeting strangers, ganyan, you would be so shy to meet new people. You would be so shy to meet new friends, to make new friends, to experience a lot of different things because you're so anxious kasi hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari. Hindi mo alam if it would go bad or if it would go well. So, hindi mo na siya tinry. Paano kung it would go well pala? What if kapag pag tinry mo tong workshop na to, nakilala mo yung sarili mo? What if you bought that plane ticket and may na-meet kang friend na maraming maambag sa life mo, maraming mabibigay na wisdom sa'yo? What if umamin ka dito sa person na to, tapos this person pala, yung purpose niya sa life mo is to not to get into a relationship with you, but to help you in a different sense. Na parang baka hindi pala siya destined na maging boyfriend mo, baka destined lang siya maging best friend mo, or baka destined siya to make you know your future someone. Rejection therapy makes you stronger, makes you courageous, makes you live. Oh my God, it makes you feel like a human being because it makes you feel emotions. It like, alam nyo, being happy, being sad is such a wonderful thing because you know that you're human. You know that this is normal. You feel these emotions, and I honestly think that you should embrace your emotions if you feel it. Pero don't dwell on the sadness too long. Like, be grateful of the things that you have, of the things that you're experiencing in life. Pinractice mo yung rejection therapy in life. It would make you explore. It would help you explore life more, meet new people, discover more about yourself. And when you practice rejection therapy in your relationships, in your kalandian or whatever, it would, honestly, I feel like it would help you know your standards more. Kasi if never ka nag-confess sa mga crush mo, never ka nag-go out on a date, never ka nag-try, aabot sa point na you're 40, and sasabihin mo lang sa sarili mo, sana pala hinayaan ko siyang ligawan ako. Sana pala pumayag na ako dun sa nirereto ng friend ko na i-date ko. Sana pala nagpaligaw ako. Sana pala, dahil mong sana. May kilala akong ganyan. Hindi ko lang sasabihin. Basta kamag-anak ko yun. Like, let's say tito or let's say tita, ninang, whatever. She's still single. She's about to turn 50. She would always mention that to me and my cousins and my sisters na give that person a chance. Kasi if you don't take risks, if you don't become adventurous during your early years, pagsisisihan mo talaga yan. Magkakaroon ka ng malaking what if, magkakaroon ka ng maraming sana pala. So do not reach that point, okay? So that's where rejection always also comes in. Kapag na-reject ka, isipin mo na, okay, it's just not for me. Yun lang yun. Just accept it and move on. Sometimes it's hard to move on, but at least may natutunan ka from that specific interaction. Am I right? And finally, you should confess and you should practice rejection therapy, because when it comes to relationships, when it comes to crush-wise, rejection therapy kasi is ina-expect mo na yung no yung answer. Diba? So kapag kunyari, umamin ka or nilandi mo tong crush mo, wala, happy ka lang, you're doing this for yourself, ina-expect mo na magna-no siya. So kapag pag na-reject ka niya, di okay ka lang kasi you prepared yourself already for the rejection. Pero paano kung yes? Paano kung may gusto din pala siya sa'yo? Paano kung same siya ng nararamdaman sa'yo? Paano kung may what if din siya sa'yo? Eh di, oh my God, your happiness, your kilig would be times 10. Can you imagine that? Like, recently, ganyan din ako eh. Like, meron akong crush dun sa isang workshop na pinupuntahan ko. Tapos parang, wala, banat lang talaga ako ng banat. Mapa in real life or sa group chat namin na magkakaklase. Tapos, happy lang ako. Kinikilig lang ako kasi, yay, I have a crush after not having a crush for like an entire year. Tapos, nagtatawanan yung mga classmates ko kasi halo-halo kami na age. May Gen Z, may millennials. Tapos parang na-bring up yung topic na, naalala niyo ba yung mga GM nung nagte-text pa tayo? Hindi ko alam kung nagigets niyo pa. But alam niyo yung magte-text ka ng mahaba or like ng, hindi pa kasi uso ng social media. Like text lang talaga. Like load, ganon. Tapos yung phones pa namin yung depindot, ganon. Tapos, parang, magsisend ka ng message sa dulo nakalagay -GM, parang group message, parang gano'n. So, parang sinasabi nun na you sent that to all of your contacts on your phone just to, I don't know, post a status. It's like you posting a story but through your contacts list. Tapos text mo lang siya ma-receive. Tapos parang they were joking na pero pag may crush ka before, nakalagay GM, pero ang totoo sa kanya mo lang sinend. Yung tipong ganon. Tapos, edi nag-joke ako, like, alam mo yung draft sa messenger, yung magta-type ka, tapos di mo naman isa-send. So, screenshot ko yon. Tapos nakalagay doon, I miss you, GM. Pero dun, naka-PM lang talaga siya dun sa crush ko. Tapos parang, matapang ako, like, screenshot ko yun, sinend ko yun sa GC. Sabi ko, okay lang, di naman siya nagbe-backread. So ako, parang wala, rejection therapy. Like, wala akong paki kung makita niya or hindi. Ganyan. Tapos maya-maya, like in the middle of the night, wala na nag-chat nun sa GC. Bigla siya nag-chat ng screenshot. Tapos, naka-type lang din sa chat box namin. Kasi hindi naman kami nag-uusap na direct message eh. Like PM sa messenger. So, nag-send din siya ng ganun. Sa kalagay, IMY2, tapos dash GM. So, parang sinakyan niya yung trip ko. Grabe yung kilig ko nun. Like, I was already so happy because I didn't expect him, number one, to see the message. And number two, I didn't expect him to do that. So, that's the beauty of rejection therapy. Just expect, if natatakot ka for rejection, just embrace it. I don't know. Expect that this person would say no. So that if they say no, you would just owe it to yourself that you spoke your truth. Nag-confess ka lang talaga for yourself. Pero pag sinabi niya yes, di, oh my God, ang saya talaga sa feeling. Ang saya sa feeling. It's like, yeah. So yun lang yung point ko. I hope I inspired you to finally confess to your crush and to change your mindset if na-reject ka na and you're still, dinadala mo pa rin siya sa puso mo ngayon. Sana na-change na yung mindset mo, na-change na yung opinion mo when it comes to rejection. So, yeah, thank you, my flirty butterfly, for watching or for listening. I hope I was able to keep you company. Again, if you have any realizations, aka your realizations, or if you want to share this episode and you relate so much to this episode, you can share it to your stories, to your My Days. Don't forget to tag me at Dani Buenvenida or at Landian With Dani on Instagram. Don't forget to leave this podcast a 5-star rating on Spotify. And if you're listening through YouTube, please do click the subscribe button and the bell button and comment and like and share this podcast everywhere. Thank you, my flirty butterflies. I love you. Always keep your head up high and learn from troubles that pass you by. Buy my merch in my Instagram bio and TikTok bio. Landi responsibly. Bye-bye. Mwah.